know that Dubai is very fast growing, and because of the salary, tax-free salary, it is a run-to place for your career. I joined this country, Dubai, in 2014, and it's one of those times that people have asked me, how can I be able to find a good job in Dubai? Hi my lovely viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so delighted to have you back. If you're here for the first time, my name is Rebecca and you are very welcome. Last week we had episodes about a young vibrant man who was talking about his journey in Dubai and how he got from a very low position to a managerial position in his career. So I hope you loved it. If you missed it, you can just look it up and enjoy the episodes. Are only 3, A, B, and C, and they're all, as he tells you about his own life. I know it is something that you will pick a leaf from to better your own career. And today I have a very wonderful video which I know you guys are all going to enjoy. And it's one of those times that people have asked me this very typical question, that how can I be able to find a good job in Dubai? So being that I'm in Dubai and my career is in Dubai, I'm able to answer that question today. We know that Dubai is very fast growing, and because of the salary, tax-free salary, it is a run-to place for your career. It is a place you will earn your living. At the same time, your money is coming in and you are receiving it and you are seeing it because it's not chopped by the government. Yeah, so I know you might have made a decision already that you want to work here, but the question is, how do you find a good job? I'm going to be using my own example, life experience, and of course I'll put in what I've heard from other people and what has helped many other people find jobs, so that at least if you're not able to be assisted by one thing, another will help you out. Talking about my own story, I joined this country, Dubai, in 2014, that was October 31st. I remember that wonderful day when I came in here. I did not have experience working abroad because it was my very first time traveling out of Uganda, if not the time I went to Kenya. So it was my second country I ever went to besides Uganda. So I know you can tell already it wasn't easy. That might be similar with yours. So when I reached here, I landed in Deira, where most of the Ugandans live. I didn't know many people here. I had come to Dubai a few days before the time I came to look for a job. So the people that I knew then, the hi, hello people who are Ugandans, are the ones I knew. So we were not friends, but at least I knew them. So when I came here, I didn't know what to do. I asked about them and they said, Rebecca, the right thing to do is to reside in a place where other people are looking for jobs. And that was Deira. Specifically near Bania Square. If you are in Dubai already, you know about Bania Square. Is where people meet up to know the plot. What is the plot for tomorrow? What's the plot for next day? So about my own story, I reached Deira, and as I was told, I went to Bania Square where I found other people looking out for jobs. And there was this one person who told us about a walk-in for cleaners. And I was like, yeah, why not? Anything which comes, because you know the visa is running, so you don't have to waste, you don't want to waste time. So I went to this walk-in interview, and when I reached there, so please, as I tell you my story, pick up something. This is gonna be helping. Don't make the same mistakes I made, and you can pick out the good things which I did. You can do for yourself to get yourself a good job, or even grow your career, or start afresh as it is in Dubai, as you start your career in Dubai. Yeah, so when I reached there, we were told that there are 3 positions available. And we were not told the positions, but they said, like, everyone write on your CV what you can do for us. So I was like, which jobs are these now? And I actually, one person was telling us, okay, I think there's no receptionist, there's no cleaner, and there's no gym instructor. So I was like, if I say receptionist, I have no experience. How come? So I chose on cleaner. I wrote on my CV cleaner. So when I reached, in the interview, it was easy for me because I am myself. It's not difficult for me to talk about myself because I talk truth. I'm real. When I'm speaking, I talk about myself and you can see it. So I was real before this woman also, and I told her that I can clean. I am Ugandan. We clean from when we are born. Okay, I'm just exaggerating, but I mean we clean. Girls do the cleaning from when you start understanding that this is cleaning, you start right off. So I was like, okay, I clean and I can do a good job. So she offered me the job. And after giving me a job, the manager took me aside and told me and asked me a question. Why didn't you apply for receptionist? We also had a receptionist position. And then I was like, okay, can I go back to the interview, maybe interview for reception? But time was gone already. I had already said I put the word clean on my CV, so I had to come in as a cleaner. That is one mistake we should not do. Like when you come here to look for a job, believe in yourself. Because if your personality can work in that position, then you are good enough for it. If it is a person who can work in a restaurant in Dubai, can as well work as a hostess in Dubai, in Dubai, or even anywhere else in the world. Just that I'm talking about Dubai right now. So don't undermine yourself. Just know who you are, look at the position, get to know what is required of that position. If you match, then speak it out. Tell them I can do this because I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like this. So I won myself a cleaning job and I began to clean. I did a job very well. I cleaned so well that on the Christmas, the owner of the gym, she called out for me and she's like, Rebecca, I have a gift for you for Christmas, stroke New Year. And she presented to me an iPhone 5S. And during that time, was it 5C? It was 5C, I think. During that time, it meant a lot. I mean, I hadn't held an iPhone before, so it was such a huge transformation. I was so happy, and yeah, it is one advice actually I would give if you start off with your career. You can start small, okay, if that's the opportunity you've been able to have, but always do it with all your might. There is no better career than other. Only what you make of it and how you feel while during the career is what determines the direction you will take. That is it. And it's true for every kind of career. So now about the tips on how to find a good job. But first, before we go there, when you come in to look for a job, please take note of the availability of funds for your sleep, which is your rent. Money for a bed space. Of course, you won't be staying in a hotel when you're looking for a job. You will find a bed space normally about 600. You should find one which is good and there is all bills inclusive, 600, 700 around there. Yeah. So that is sorted already. So your transportation sorted, because there are two things which really stress out. You're looking for a job and you don't want to have a stress of rent and a stress of transport. So you here are working somewhere and you can't even go because you don't have enough money. So please, just make your pocket ready for this job hunt. The next one is making a good CV. A CV should not have lies. I say it again. A good CV should not have lies. A good CV should have the real you in it. Please remember, don't lie in a CV, because time is going to come. They will ask you those questions, the HR, and you won't have answers for it. So be real, be you. In your CV, just include the strength about you, that thing the positive thing about you that you know can help a company grow. Say it out with proudly, so they will know that, wow, they need to have that skill added onto their company, because the sure thing is we are all different in many ways, and what I'm good at might not be the same thing you're good at, but use that which you're good at, mention it in the resume. No need to lie about careers that I worked in the restaurant when you know you did not, but you might have worked in a place where the responsibilities are quite similar to this other position. So just mention who you are, where you have worked. Don't forget to mention that thing that you know a company needs to grow. Next is about attitude. Please, when you're looking out for a good job, there are high chances of you finding if you have a positive attitude. One, about yourself and those around you. So when we talk about attitude, it's the way you feel, the way you portray yourself. I can, back to my own story, I can give you I can just extract one of the example from there. When I came in and I was at Bania Square, there were so many jobs which were around, but we as job hunters were in one place, and all they could say is, you know what, let's begin small, let's begin with a cleaning job, let's begin with this and that. Now, until I found a woman who was like, Rebecca, why cleaning only? Why can't you try this? Your personality can handle that. Had I joined people who were talking about bigger opportunities, I would have gotten that chance, because now I told you about the place where I got a job. the manager himself was asking me, why didn't you apply for reception? So, which means I was able to stand out of many had I applied for a receptionist job. So back to yourself, please have a positive attitude. Believe in yourself.